Good morning, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day. I do believe we are live. Oh, so today I picked penguin. Could this be more appropriate on this day of love when we're meant to huddle together? And in this era when we are definitely needing each other and helping each other out in unprecedented ways and hopefully all the usual ways too. The penguin, yeah, here where I'm at, it is frigid cold. It was the same last year. It's it's pretty impressively hideous out. Although it's gorgeous, it's freezing. So to have penguin come up, this is one of like 4 or 5 animals we haven't heard from yet in the deck. So that's pretty rad. I'm stoked. And it's on Valentine's Day. So I know I used to be kind of cynical about this day because I only focused on, maybe it was for lovers and maybe I wasn't satisfied in that way or with partnership. And really, it's about love in general for me now. So it's one of 365 days. It's not just one day. And we can get into that after we hear from Penguin, the whole grumpiness around the Hallmark holiday of it. But let's look at it from this other light with Penguin's song. And I have this amazing YouTube video. This is so cool. We'll start playing this while we're listening to Penguin's message. So, integrity, determination, and unity. Understanding all a penguin endures in 1 year is enough to inspire tenacity and bring waves of gratitude for any challenge in our lives. Only with a strong sense of togetherness do they survive the tremendous conditions of cold weather and famine. Penguin's spirit is here to offer a lesson in cooperation and community. By gathering together in wattles, penguins maintain enough heat to keep their bodies from freezing and take turns being on the outside of the cluster. By teaming up, we too can create energy for whatever confrontation is arising, like so many we have been confronting right now. Look to your larger groups to find company, answers, help, and synergy. If things seem insurmountable, revel in the knowingness that united we can accomplish anything. Penguins also have a solid sense of integrity and doing what is right, even when no one else is looking. For weeks and months at a time, a mother penguin in a couple will part from her mate and egg and embark on an odyssey for nourishment. She will feast in the ocean, storing up reserves and returning miles over land to feed their chick. The baby, who emerged from the shell, perched precariously on the father's feet in her absence, will hear and memorize her mother's song and even be given the regurgitated food. The family has precious bonding time, and now the father goes off on his adventure. Either could easily stay away, swimming and feasting in ease, yet they return for the greater purpose and love. This example of hardcore devotion and determination and trust shows us how strong connections, communication, and integrity support surviving and thriving. Your relationships, personal, business, community, and environmental are all requiring your attention. Consider your priorities and how you can bring loving focus to each. Here is our penguin card. Sing your song in this awake time. Let everyone know how you shine and what you offer to the greater good. Look at the ways you can contribute and how you can bring your employees, families, sports teams, meditation group, or neighborhood even closer together. Penguin holds you safe from cold and danger as you snuggle into dream time. Feel the protective presence of the vast network and sacred synchronicity that surround you. Your community, evolution, the generous earth, and the cosmic void are all here supporting you as you are serenaded by her lullaby. Penguin Song. I am devoted to my priorities. I'm a pillar of support in my community and ask for help from my network when in need. I see clearly how my efforts and gifts can bring greater health to those around me, and I give my energy in the spirit of great devotion to my fellow beings and gratefully receive their gifts and blessings. Together we are determined and inspired. United we are indestructible. Oh, Penguin. Just what I needed to hear. Yeah, I think what's coming up for me, obviously, to some degree during this time, we are all affected. Some of us have to behave very differently and completely quarantine and make those choices, and some people are kind of gathering as they always had been. But to some degree, everyone's affected. And so the first thing that came up for me was like, it's different how we connect. Our waddle is different, how, we are used to getting our fix. And sometimes that's okay. At least for me, I've tried to figure out a way to make that okay during this time and maybe bolster my inner, my inner waddle. So there have definitely been times, I think, for all of us when we're not feeling the love. We're not feeling from the outside. It might be because of the added stress of everything that's happening now. It could be here because it's cold out, the longevity of COVID, and we're not feeling the love. And I feel quite a few times this depleted and kind of tight and closed off, and I'll even say like resentful. And then I wonder what's going on. Why do I feel things are, unequal? And this is not, is this me? And I'll realize that what I might be wanting from someone else, I can find within. So as I was reading Penguin, that came up. How can I do this for myself? And I know during those times, balancing that masculine and feminine energy. Some of us are completely alone right now. Some of us do have a decent amount of support. A lot of times we feel we're giving a lot of energy, but when we can, I know it's helpful to really revel in that. And when I need something, treat myself accordingly. So balancing that masculine and feminine energy. Sometimes we have to be both at home or for our kids, or if someone's sick, or for our parents, and when we can fill up that way and treat ourselves, I know I start to feel very full, and all of a sudden I start to notice all around me this love. Like I went from feeling kind of closed off and cold, fill up with that, kind of handle it yourself. And then I'll start to notice, oh my God, my friends do this for me. My kids are so great. You start to notice the color in life again. And that's because you're giving it to yourself first. So that came up, I think, maybe also because it's Valentine's Day, and a lot of us, without Penguin medicine, look at it as just this Hallmark holiday, a time where, we're supposed to give gifts, or we're supposed to get gifts. And really, it's not. With Penguin, it's the giving or receiving because it's genuine, with integrity. Not because it's a day, but because it's a day to celebrate what we're giving and receiving and feeling all the time. So Valentine's Day can be a really nice reminder to do that for ourselves. Not because anyone's looking. Not giving something to your kids or your family or your friends or your lover because it's expected, although I guess on this day it pretty much is, but really because we're honoring it and because we really feel it. And I'm reminded too, now that I'm diving into this, our waddle is kind of our universal waddle. So we have our family. A lot of times we have amazing blood family. I'm really lucky my brother's here and we get to celebrate today with the girls. And then we have all our honorary, aunties and sisters and brothers and uncles. And we have this greater, what I call the star tribe, surrounding us all the time. It's an energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be in person. So you may not have a lover today or the typical Valentine's Day things, but we can understand the deeper meaning of what this can be, I think, with Penguin songs. So today I get to be spoiled by my friends. Michelle and Johnson are taking me out to brunch, and then I get to spoil my kids and my brother and my friends. And this couple weeks, let's look at how we waddle together. Let's take our Penguin medicine and really ask I know it's very helpful when I say, well, okay, I'm feeling depleted. What can I do for myself? what love can I give myself, and what can I do for the greater good. And then with that genuine giving, we automatically fill up. So those can be some of the amazing things we do this week. Next week, I was going to say see you next week, but this penguin is going to be in the tropics. So enjoy wherever you are. Enjoy this beautiful day of love. And I will, of course, always have the decks available. This is what they look like, and I would love to send them to you. We're about, I think, 51 out of 55 of the animals we've heard from, so it's getting exciting, and it looks like we're going to end right on, I think, the equinox. The day it turns spring will be our last one, so pretty exciting stuff. Thank you all for being with me. Mwah. Happy Love Day.